Hey guys, Bowie here, and these are the things that I learned with TNC.Sam 8's BATRIDER at TI6. In this game, TNC is playing a draw strat, and because of that, DC decided to contest her with an aggro tri-lane. And that actually puts the BATRIDER in a very good position. Not only he is 1 versus 1 against a melee hero, but he also has draw aura. Even with all that armor the Beastmaster has, he is very bad against the Bat, because his animals just burn to the Firefly and the BATRIDER with boots can kite him very easily. And check his decision making here. A lot of BATRIDERs, when they are on 1 versus 1s, they are either too hasty or too passive. They either decide to completely out-CS the enemy, but they forget about their kill potential, or they just start diving them at level 2. And while it's not impossible to kill the Beastmaster at level 2, I think Sam has a very good approach here. He starts the lane by completely ignoring the creeps and attacking the Beastmaster because he went for a magic wand. And since they are 1 versus 1 and he has draw aura, he doesn't mind using the napalm constantly to harass the Beastmaster, even if he has the wand, since the trades are almost always on his favor. And check how he preps the Beastmaster for a kill while denying a lot of his CS. Eventually the Beastmaster has to back because he has too much stacks and he will just die at level 2.
The Naga Siren and the push potential from Dragon Knight and Beastmaster, they can actually perhaps punish the slowed Morphling on the side of TNC.
And we are keeping Morphling down.
And because of that, he's forced to get access very early, something Beastmasters at patch 6.88 are usually very unhappy with. Also check this. Since the BATRIDER can easily kill his summons, the Beastmaster avoids using it to feed the Bat. But I also think he was trying to bait the Bat going on him. And check how he summons it when he has a very big creep wave going towards Sam's tower. He was banking on the BATRIDER getting kited by the Borslow and not killing the lane creeps fast enough. But since he has Napalm level 2, he was definitely wrong.
Try from DC, keep it alive. Pretty good positioning on the...
Moo down a long way. That's what I was talking about. When Moo gets too far away from his tower, Sam can just capitalize on it. And the BATRIDER will take the first.
And after that, the lane gets even harder for the Beastmaster. And like many of the offlane BATRIDERs at TI6, he went for the Tranquils into Drums first build instead of Blink. The Drums build is very good. Not only it helps the entire team push, but it gives BATRIDER the chance to be more than just a lasso every teamfight. With the Drums build, he can engage without Blink and slow everyone. He can put players out of position with Flame Break and just be very annoying and hard to kill compared to the Blink first build. It's not like blinking to lasso early is bad, but it has a somewhat big cooldown, and this change of playstyle synergizes very well with the way that the teams perceive Dota at TI6. And here check how he focuses on killing the boar, not only because it doesn't draw aggro, but because the Venge is coming for a gank, and the slow would be very annoying and could maybe save the Beastmaster. And well, after 3 stacks it is impossible for the Beastmaster to run. By this point, DC has to either completely sack the safe lane, which would allow the BATRIDER to creep skip and take the tier 1 tower before 5 minutes, or rotate heroes, and they do bring the Tusker in. And well, until this point, even though the BATRIDER has a sub 5 minute Tranquil boots into Drums, I can't give Sam more praise than TNC because the lane matchup was just too good for him. They could have put the Beastmaster in the jungle and maybe that would be a better decision because unless Mu played really far back in the lane, he would get killed eventually, and maybe losing the tower early would be less of an advantage to TNC than trying to contest the bat, because there's almost no window for the Beastmaster to outplay Sam here. Check how the lane matchup keeps going in favor of the bat. Even though Mu pulls the creep wave towards the large camp so he can last it safely under his tower, the bat gets a full stack and lane creeps.
The grave there, but what's the team with lightning guiding? Actually, he could have TP'd out. They don't have enough.
The best way to deal with a Beastmaster in lane is to make sure he doesn't have 2 boars ready to harass you. And you can see that Sam tries his best to kill them, but now that they have more levels, it's hard for him to do it. So he uses Firefly to try to kill them, fails again, but since he has Firefly on, he goes for the large camp and then for the small camp.
For him to move all the way bottom. Well, instead they move all to the mid lane. The Morphling replicas back behind the tower. We are going to commit the stuns. They have to realize that is in fact...
which increases his farm by a lot. This new way of playing BATRIDER focuses on using the move speed advantage to always outrun opponents and deal tons of damage in teamfights. You can see that he's already level 8 and he doesn't even have Lasso learned, and again we see him popping the Firefly around the 15-second mark to push the lane while connecting the large and small camps to ramp up his farm. He could do that in his side of the map, but he's so farmed that he's not afraid of doing it like this. The benefits are obvious. He farms more than just one large camp, while at the same time he denies farm from the Beastmaster. Check how in the next minute, since the Beastmaster pushes the wave faster, he loses the camp to him. And that's what you're trying to avoid when you're dominating the lane as an offlaner. But I mean, even though I want to give Sam H credit, look at this stack he gets around the 10-minute mark. He has more than 550 GPN with an offlane BATRIDER at this point of the game. The main reasons are the draft, the fact that he got a 1 vs 1 against a Beastmaster, as well as his amazing use of the dire safe lane camps, as well as demon stacks. Also, he understands that after some point, you get diminishing returns killing the same heroes over and over again, as well as you increase the chance of the enemies reacting. By playing cool and just making use of the huge advantage he created for himself, he farmed all of that way more safely than he would have if he just started trying to kill everyone that's showing his lane. And now with the blink and being almost level 10 in 10 minutes, he gets the point in lasso. He smokes and goes to contest the tier 2 push from DC. And they get the DK. A lot of people forget how easy it is to firefly the trees around the area to not only have vision of the surroundings before you're initiating, but also never worry about not having that enough range to actually blink and use lasso. And now we see one of the many benefits of the drums build. Not only the BATRIDER is way more active during the downtime of his ult, but he can also allow his team to follow up with the drum charges. Also, check his path of initiation here. It's daytime, so it's very hard for him to go on the DK. And while staying a little bit in the high ground, he sees the DK is not particularly alarmed. And when he sees the DK turning back to get a last hit, he knows it's time for him to initiate.
Rely on Song of the Siren to prepare for the Tusker control. And with a snowball forward, Pro Ranger thought he could actually get his TP out, but it wasn't possible.
And right after that, he gets another kill in the Coddle. The move speed and attack speed bonus from the drums really help the Bat to chase people. Of course, part of this ridiculously high aggression is his farm that at this time is 3 times bigger than the Coddle. But the way he knows his limits is the important part. One of the toughest things to learn to get really good at Dota is being able to 1. Perceive how much stronger you're compared to the enemy team, and 2. How much you can leverage all that advantage without feeding. And in this particular clip, he has vision of the Naga farming bot and the Beastmaster top. So with the DK dead, even if the Tusk tries to stop him, his team can join the fight and kill both heroes. And believe it or not, it doesn't end here. He sees that an illusion was farming the center camp and knows that the Naga is still around. And when he sees her using the Iron Talon to farm, he knows that's the real deal. I'm not sure if the Naga had TP or not, he never clicked her, but his team probably told him that she didn't have one, and then he saves the Flame Break to identify the Naga when she uses her mirror image. And even though the BATRIDER is destroying this game, the game is pretty even in gold, and DC even took all the tier 1 towers at this stage, while TNC didn't took any. So while I might be thinking that DC was very dumb to leave the Beastmaster in that situation, they made a choice in strategy that apparently is paying off. As long as the Naga has farm early on the game, it will be very hard for TNC. Hey guys, this is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my replay breakdowns, check the link in the description. And I can't overstate how much this video wouldn't ever be possible without the huge help from the Pugna guys. So please show them some love. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to it. I'm making videos like this every day, and I'm sure something here will spark your interest. Bye guys. D.Bowie here, and these are the things that I learned with Fierce Draw at TI6. Unlike most of the agility heroes that go to the safe lane, Draw doesn't really want the Aquila or Basilius that much in the beginning of the game. She's not a hero that spends that much mana, unless she's against a duo or tri-lane that wants to contest her. In this game, Beastmaster is jungling, so starting with the Wraithband and Tango is completely fine. Especially because the extra attack speed and damage is very appreciated by the Draw,